Andrew McCart, IFLTV, delighted to be joined by Harlem Eubank. Harlem, your biggest fight of your career coming up on Saturday night. How are you feeling?
Feel great. Lovely reception here in Manchester. Love the city. I've been given a warm welcome here. I'm excited to go in there now Saturday and deliver a spectacular performance.
Jack Catterall has been at the top for a good few years now. He's fought Arnold Barboza, Josh Taylor, Linares. He's fought big names up and down the divisions from 140 as well. You're coming up against Jack after the Tyrone McKenna fight. People are saying this is a gigantic leap that you're taking. Why such a big leap in such short notice?
I don't think it is a big leap. You look at someone like Timo Schwarzkopf, I fought 2-3 fights ago, two-time European champion. And I was the first man to take him out within the distance. Once you can do that at European level, the next stop is world level. And I'm here. I'm ready to go and deliver at world level and state my case.
A guy in my gym mentioned this to me. We were talking about the fight the other day there. He said it's either a step too soon for you or it's your coming out party. Is this your coming out party?
That's what I've been working for. 11 years of dedication behind closed doors, nothing handed to me. I went and took it all, with both hands and kicked down the doors myself, done it the old school way, and now we're here at world level and the stage is set. I'm ready to go and claim what's mine.
The Eubank name is on fire, like you mentioned at the launch press conference I was at. Now, obviously, the announcement of your cousin fighting Conor Benn again. Do you feel pressure on Saturday night to go out there and perform and make this an exciting fight for the fans?
It has to be an exciting fight, Most of my fights are exciting. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to try and take Jack Catterall out. He says that he's trying to do the same thing. So, with that being said, expect fireworks.
I mean, there's more to it than just a domestic clash, this fight. I mean, when you look at that 147-pound division right now and you look at Butch Ennis moving up and the belts, the ring and the IBF, and I think it's the WBO, I'm going to say, is free. Pacquiao's fighting Barrios. You've got Crocker and Donovan fighting each other, maybe for the IBF, it seems. You've got Brian Norman Jr. and Devin Haney. Look at all the names I've just mentioned there. You beat somebody like Jack Catterall, your name is now in that mix. Your name is now going to be mentioned with the Paddy Donovans, with the Brian Norman Juniors, the Devin Haneys and the likes, maybe even a Manny Pacquiao. I mean, who would have thought that Harlem Eubank versus Manny Pacquiao?
But we're going to leave Manny alone. He's an old man now and shouldn't be taking more punches to the head.
There you go. Well, listen, maybe not Manny Pacquiao then, but you are going to get dropped in amongst those big names. Have you envisioned that maybe after Jack Catterall come maybe the autumn or the winter time this year, that you could be in the mix to fight for a world title against them names I've just mentioned?
100%. This fight, I'm not looking past Jack. Jack is in the forefront of my mind right now. And this holds all the keys for me to go and fight the best in the world. All the big names you mentioned, especially over in the US, them guys are the best in the world. And that's why I came into the sport, to be the best.
I mentioned the Eubank names on fire, and your uncle's been working with you a lot lately. Will your uncle be here at the weekend for your biggest fight of your career?
No doubt. He is full of surprises, and you never know where he's going to be, what he's going to do at any given moment. So you just sit back and enjoy the ride.
Listen, that's why we love Senior. Let's be honest, that's why we love Chris Eubank Senior. Now, it'd be remiss of me not to talk about it, as it has been announced, is your cousin Chris Eubank Jr. facing Conor Benn for the second time. 20th of September. I read somewhere, or I think it's the exact same contract as the first fight, referenced the 160 and the rehydration clause. We saw how tough it was for Chris to make that weight and the rehydration clause on top of that. Do you think that's fair?
Is the rehydration clause fair? No, of course not. You never try and drain a fighter to have success in the fight. If you're going up in weight, go up there and fight like a man. Fight like someone that is willing to go up in weight and challenge at that weight class. You never try and dehydrate people and make them weak so you can get one over on them. That's not boxing. That's not why we're in the sport. We're in the sport to go in there and challenge the best.
And I'm guessing you're going to think you believe Chris is going to win the rematch. And you mentioned the Conor Benn fight. If Conor Benn loses twice to Chris, You've always said that you'd welcome down to 147, down to his natural weight for the fight. Is that still the case, even if he does come off back-to-back losses against your cousin?
Well, I'm going into a fight with a world-level operator. After this, I'll be in line for a world title or the best guys in the sport. So,
You feel like Conor will be a step back if you?
Most definitely. Jack Catterall is 5 steps ahead. So these are the type of challenges that I'm ready to overcome.
Yeah, again, we'll go back to the Jack Catterall fight then, and I'll end it with this question then, Harlem, because you do have I don't know if you've seen around this room here, you've got a lot of media to do, so I won't keep you much longer. You mentioned there, you're looking to get Jack Catterall out of there. Jack is yet to... I've not seen Jack Catterall dropped, I don't think. I've not seen him really rocked to the point where he's stumbling. I've not seen him hurt badly in a fight yet. What makes you so confident that you're going to be the first man to stop Jack Catterall on Saturday night?
Timo Schwarzkopf was the same. If he makes mistakes, I'll make him pay for them. That's the sport we're in.
Again, and that's, like I say, the way you're talking, the way Jack's talking, I think fans should tune into DAZN or buy a ticket if they've not already got one, if there's still tickets on sale, because this is going to be a barnstorm and I can't wait for it. Harlem, like I say, you've got plenty more media to do, so try and enjoy it, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, Harlem. Appreciate it, brother. Thank you very much.